Good morning dear children. In this video we will learn answers for questions lesson 2 respiration the energy producing system 10th class biology. This session will help you to understand the questions and analyze the answers. 1 mark questions. This is the previous public examination question. First question, what are the end products of aerobic and anaerobic respirations? Let us understand the question. End products means after completion of a process, some products will be released. These are end products. Okay, coming to the answer. End products of aerobic respiration: carbon dioxide, water, energy. End products of anaerobic respiration: ethanol or lactic acid, carbon dioxide, energy. In yeast, ethanol is the end product. In anaerobic bacteria, lactic acid is end product. Next question, fermented idli or dosha produce smell. Name the microorganism responsible for producing such smell. Let us understand the question. To prepare idli or dosha, first we make dough and then we have to mix the ingredients, keep them aside for overnight. Then the dough will fermented, carbon dioxide will be produced in it. After we prepare idli or dosha by using this dough. Answer, yeast is responsible for producing such smell in fermented idli or dosha. Analysis. Yeast is a microorganism. Yeast is responsible for the fermentation process. Next question. In which compound the energy released during the breakdown of glucose is stored? Let us understand the question. Breakdown of glucose means glycolysis. Glyco means glucose, lysis means breakdown. It occurs in cytoplasm of the cell in the process of respiration or sometimes in the mitochondria. Answer, ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Next question, name chemical substances in human muscles during anaerobic respiration. Understand the question. In human beings, aerobic respiration occurs. But when the availability of the oxygen is very low to muscle cells, anaerobic respiration also occurs in the human beings, particularly in muscles. Answer, lactic acid is produced in human being muscles during anaerobic respiration. Next question, in which organisms blood does not supply the oxygen? Understand the question. As you know, blood consists of red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. These are the cells present in the blood. The function of the red blood cells carry oxygen. Here the question is, in some of the organisms, blood doesn't supply the oxygen. Answer, arthropoda organisms or insects or tracheal respiratory organisms. Analysis. In these organisms, some tube-like structures supply the oxygen directly to the tissues. 2 marks questions. Food sometimes enters the windpipe and causes choking. How does it happen? Let us understand the question. You know the parts of the respiratory system. Windpipe or trachea is a part of the respiratory system. When we swallow the food, it must enter into the food pipe or esophagus, but sometimes it enters into the windpipe and it causes choking. How does it happen? Answer: pharynx is the common passage of both air and food. Observe the diagram. From the pharynx, the food must enters into the esophagus and air must enters into the windpipe or trachea. From here, air enters into the trachea and food enters into the esophagus. Pharynx is connected to larynx through glottis, a slit-like opening. A cartilaginous flap called epiglottis acts as a lid over glottis and prevents food from entering into trachea during swallowing. So, while we swallow the food materials, the windpipe or trachea must close with the help of epiglottis. Any food particles enters the trachea, it causes choking. While we are taking food, we should not laugh or talk. If we do so, there is a chance to enter of the food materials into the windpipe. This causes choking. Sometimes the food particles are forced back by cough. So in this condition, the food materials will come back by the cough. This is a protective mechanism. Next question. How are alveoli designed to maximize the exchange of gases? Understand the question. Alveoli are very thin sac-like structures. The function of alveoli are to exchange the carbon dioxide and oxygen from lungs to blood and blood to lungs. These alveoli are microscopic structures. We cannot see them. Answer: the human lungs have been designed to maximize the exchange of gases as follows. The interior of lung is divided into millions of small chambers called alveoli. The presence of millions of alveoli in the lungs provide a very large surface area. So why should lungs are provided with millions of the alveoli? When the number of alveoli increased, the surface area also will increase. When the surface area increases, the exchange of gases also will be increased. When the surface area increases, the exchange of the gases also increase in the lungs. If all alveoli of our lungs are spread out, they will cover an area of nearly 160 meter squares. Availability of large surface area maximizes the exchange of gases. Dear children, the questions and answers will appear on the screen. Remaining part is explanation part. Thank you all. Have a nice day.